I was finally able to get my hands on the all-new Bambu Lab P1S. If you've been around 3D printing for any amount of time, you know that right now, this is the latest and greatest hot ticket item that everybody's talking about, and I have some amazing things to share with you guys. I'm not exaggerating when I say I think this has completely changed my life. Now, it doesn't matter if you're brand new to 3D printing or if you've been around the block for a little while, you've probably had some experience with some difficult things called Z offset and bed leveling. Everyone struggles with it from time to time, some to different degrees than others, and I have been victim of some difficult machines to work with and to learn on to calibrate those things. And I think that this is an absolute game changer because you don't have to think about either one of them to get some nearly perfect, perfect as any amateur is going to get prints straight out of the box. Now, I'd be lying if I didn't say that I wasn't a little bit jealous and envious of the people that have started with these kinds of machines that haven't gone through those growing pains, that can set it up straight out of the box, hit print, and get a perfect print first try. But more than that, jealousy and envy, I am so excited that the technologies that are coming along with this product and a lot of others that are coming along that are very similar, those are going to keep rolling out. That technology is not going away. The advancements that are here to stay. Now, I've been in 3D printing for about 2 years now, and I've yet to find a machine that is as easy as this has been to come straight out of the box, not have to worry about Z offset or bed leveling. It calibrates all of that on its own. And if you get close with your temperatures, with the materials that you're using, that's sometimes an issue that we run into with these kinds of machines that are exposed. You have drafts, you have to have your temperatures for your hot end dialed in a little bit better. This is a controlled environment. It makes it easier, more forgiving. One note that I did learn in this process that I didn't know before is that the door needs to be open when you're working with PLAs. Okay, PLA can get hot. The chamber in here can get too hot, heat creep up further into the system, and could cause a clog. Luckily, I didn't have to learn that the hard way, but that is a note for those of you that are new, like myself, into a Core XY enclosed machine. If you've spent any time looking into a Bambu Lab machine, whether it be the P1S that we have here, the P1P, which does not have the enclosure, or the X1 Carbon, which is the big brother to those two, you know about the speed. I've heard about the speed. I didn't understand the true magnitude of how much that speed really affects everything that you do, right? So I had the perfect print here. This is a runway light for our FPV airplane project that we're working on. This print, I had 12 of these pieces on a build plate for another machine. It was going to take roughly 8 hours with a single color. I sliced it up in Bambu Studio for this P1S. It was only going to take an hour and 20 minutes with the color change. So we've got yellow on the bottom, white on the top. It's fantastic, perfect quality. You couldn't ask for anything better. And it was over 5 times faster than the other machines that I was going to use for it. By no means do I intend for this video to be a full review on this machine. I'm just so excited and so impressed with how well it's performed on the few prints that I've done with it. I think that as a first look at a Core XY and an enclosed machine, I got kind of spoiled. That sets a really high bar. I think it bridges the gap really, really well between the P1P adding the enclosure and gets a lot closer to the X1 Carbon. And with the upgrades that you can do on this machine, it'll be really close. So I think as far as the hobbyist market goes, I think that this is a perfect price point for the nearly perfect machine. And that's going to be hard to compete with. And that brings the question, do you think that this is going to take over or take place of the P1P? Do you think the P1P is going to stay in the lineup, or will that be a machine of the past, be replaced by this, and maybe down the road something will come and compete with the X1 Carbon? Let me know what you think here in the comments. It's a new channel. I appreciate you watching through this far. We've got a lot of content to come. Got a lot of plans, a lot of ideas in the works. And now that we're here on YouTube, I would appreciate a subscribe if you made it this far. Share it with your friends, and we'll see you on the next one.